You know, I'm not lucky. This next guy's gonna blow so much dick. We're gonna want you, for one. And you for another. I don't know what to talk about. I pretty much talked about everything that I can think of. That's why it's better just because, like, if you ever talk with friends, like, you're gonna end up talking about random shit. Let me drink something. Like, let me tell you about, like, some stuff, like, I did with, Clay. Like, Fallout 4, not co-op, but we make it into sort of co-op. Like, where we'll do something, you know, like, be exploring and stuff. And then on his end, like, you'll find something, you know, you'll mention what you're doing on yours. So, one time he's just, like, talking, and he's just like, this one person told me, just like, don't complain if you don't have anything to complain about. And on my screen, I'm trying to build, like, a settlement, and I'm like, I ain't got no corn! Shit like that. Just like, you know. It was like, it lined up perfectly. Just like, if you don't have anything to complain about, and then all he heard was, I ain't got no corn! So there's just, like, you know, those funny moments that, even me telling you, it's just like, you gotta be in that moment. And if you're with friends, you get more of those. No matter what you're doing. That's why playing with your friends is probably, I find it funner. It's one of my favorite things about video games, like, you can play with friends. Like, I play with my cousins all the time. Normally, I wouldn't even talk to them, because they're in Florida, I'm in Virginia. So, like, get to see them. Sure, I might not be able to get that, but I'll be able to, like, talk with them, which is awesome. They're the people I mostly play Call of Duty with. So that's really fun. In, like, the old days, you wouldn't be able to do that. You had to, like, write letters and shit. Which, nowadays, I would never find. I'm an idiot, but I'm an idiot who's gonna get shit done, and done fast. Okay. I'm probably not gonna talk too much during this. This is a hard boss fight, especially early on. Like, they boost up from the cleric beast to this guy. It's a big difficulty boost. Just because he's a hunter, and has, like, similar moveset to you. He actually uses the battle axe that we could have chose. And the blunderbuss. Another thing we could have chose.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
Just note about him, like, you see he's kind of crazy right now. I'm gonna tell you guys something that a bunch of people are speculating. You can see why I just leveled up my health. So with the visceral attacks, I need to stand up for this. If you guys don't know, I actually do stand up most of the time when I am serious. Which you guys don't know, because I don't have cameras and shit.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me.
Oh shit. Fucked up.
Enough to make a man sing.
time I faced his beast form, I did really good on this one, but last time I did really bad on I did really good on his human form, and this one I didn't really do too good on his human form. Okay, you notice how he's just killing a bunch of people? They're beast people. I'd like to point that out, and we're searching for this little girl's mom. One of my favorite items in the game, actually, which is weird. We're gonna open this, and there's an item. I'm gonna put on some of my speculation in 1 second. After I remove this items, and I'm gonna put on this items. That is one of my favorite things. Wish you could play it for a long time, but you can't. A mother. The red jeweled brooch, unfortunately. The mom wears a red jeweled brooch. So I got some items. A woman's bright red brooch engraved with the name Viola. Perhaps the jewel is a gift from a hunter, used to change into a droplet of gem that fortifies any weapon. Oh, wait a minute. With the proper workshop tools, various weapons can be fortified. Wait a goddamn. Ooh. Can I gut this? I can, but then. Okay, let's read the description on this. A small music box received from a young Yarnum girl. There's a song shared by her mother and father. Inside the lid is a small scrap of paper, perhaps an old message between his two names. It can be made out, however, faintly. Viola and Gascoigne. So, that is her mom, Viola, and her husband is Gascoigne, unfortunately. We just killed Gascoigne, so... One speculation is that he killed her. Since he's like, you know, killing all these people. I think otherwise. I think these people killed her, and then, you know, he went on a rampage. Then he eventually turned crazy because the more blood you get, apparently, like, the crazier it gets, which is what I see. Which is why, like, all these beasts, he killed them. Receives all the blood like we are, and he eventually turns into a beast. So I think we're eventually going to turn into a beast. It's my speculation. So unfortunately, we could not find her mother, but we found her body. So one of the only things we can do is give her the brooch, or we can barely gut it. I wouldn't mind either one. As terrible that is, I never have got the brooch. I wonder what it has inside. But yeah, that's some of my speculation that I came up with earlier today. Because a bunch of people are like, yeah, he probably killed her. And after, like, me actually playing the game, like, I have other thoughts and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. But these games are always built for, thinking about the story is open speculation. It's one thing I love about these games, is the story. Some of it's written in stone, but most of it, like the people that make this game, FromSoft entirely, like, want you to make the story, basically. They'll give you, like, little bits of information, you're supposed to put, like, 2 to 2 together. Like, you know, 2 plus 2 equals 4. Like, oh, math. Cold. You guys probably hear me shivering sometimes. And here's kind of the central hub of the game. Kind of. Most areas are connected. You can get to most areas from this area, I believe. So yeah, I dropped some speculation on your ass. Like this bitch. If you remember, we can actually, the one person said find a safe place to go. Which is that annoying lady that I kind of skipped because she called me like a lazy ass. Yeah, this is one of the places. We did not get a certain item though, that I forgot. We need to go back to Josef's, to her freaking clinic. Here's another person who, again, it's speculation and shit that people, I don't know.
Hmm? Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about 'em, tell 'em about this here Erden chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell 'em to come on over, if you wouldn't mind. I know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone while hunting, tell 'em about this here Erden chapel, if they seem worth being told, that is. Oh, and I do sincerely hope they are.
Well, some people suspect this guy's evil. Again, open speculation. I think not. Me and a few other people think he's just like socially awkward. Yeah, as another socially awkward person, I can detect these things. And he reeks of socially awkward. Hello there. I can see him for what he truly is. Never noticed that. Be like, oh hey buddy, just let me see up your dress. Some people thought this guy's a girl, which I do not suspect at all. Not one bit.